Hello guys, would you like to listen to a story? Well, I made one today and I didn't do any of these books in a while, so we're back to them. Let's get started. Mr. Messy by Roger Hargreaves. You might know that Mr. Messy was the messiest person on earth. He lived in a not very clean-looking house. He never cleaned himself, he never washed himself, and he never takes a bath. Oh dear. One morning, Mr. Messy woke up from his hammock when he heard a ding-dong at his front door, so he went to check out who it was. It was Mr. Stamp, the postman. "Good morning," said Mr. Stamp. "I have a special invitation for you." Mr. Messy was excited to see what it was. He went inside the house to check out what it was from. It was an invitation to tea from little Miss Scatterbrain. "Dear Mr. Messy, you have been invited to a lovely tea party. Also, be sure you are clean," from little Miss Scatterbrain. "A tea party?" thought Mr. Messy. "I've never been to one before." Mr. Messy went out the front door, and then he closed it. Then he threw the paper and letter into the mud, and then walked over to little Miss Scatterbrain's house. Before he started going, he grabbed one of his umbrellas with holes inside and stuffed it with yucky mud, and then wrapped it around with yellow string paper, and then was ready to walk. He came to a sidewalk, but didn't look. Before he was going, a car almost hit him. Oh dear. "Hey, look where you're going before you cross the road," said the somebody was driving. And that somebody yelling at Mr. Messy was Mr. Rush. "Mr. Rush," said Mr. Messy, "I didn't know that you were on the road. Where are you going?" "I'm going to little Miss Scatterbrain's house for tea," said Mr. Rush. "Same," said Mr. Messy. Mr. Rush asked Mr. Messy to hop in, but afterwards Mr. Messy put his dirty hands on the windshield. Mr. Rush drove Mr. Messy so fast that they only made it to little Miss Scatterbrain's house in a minute. Mr. Rush knocked on the door. "Hello," said little Miss Scatterbrain. "How did you get here?" "You invited us for tea," said Mr. Messy. "Oh," said little Miss Scatterbrain, "I forgot about that." Little Miss Scatterbrain let them in. Inside, little Miss Scatterbrain was getting everything ready, and little Miss Neat was making everything neat. But she was a little worried, because Mr. Messy was in the house, and she did not like having Mr. Messy at a tea time. But she had to deal with the messiness that he will make. Little Miss Neat was also more worried. Because she was more worried, she found that Mr. Messy was sitting in the chair next to her. Mr. Messy put his hands in all the food, and the food became dirty. Soon he began to eat one of the cakes out of dirt, and he spit it out of his mouth, and a lot of the cake landed on poor little Miss Neat. Oh dear. "I'm sorry," said Mr. Messy. "Let me help you get the cake off." Little Miss Neat refused, because she didn't want to get any more messy. Off she went to take a bath. "Little Miss Neat," asked little Miss Scatterbrain, "why are you leaving so early, and why is there cake spits all over you?" "Mr. Messy touched all the cakes and cookies with his dirty finger, and everything came unedible for eating, and then he took a bite of a cake, and he said that it had dirt and spat it out on me," said little Miss Neat. Poor little Miss Neat had to leave. "Don't be nervous," said Mr. Messy. "I'll help for cleaning the cake spit on you." Little Miss Neat and Mr. Messy started licking all over her. "You just made it all worse," she said, and then she left. It was just when Miss Scatterbrain and Mr. Messy left over at her house, because Mr. Rush also left because he was worried that Mr. Messy was going to make more messiness in the house. "Because you're the only one here," said little Miss Scatterbrain, "do you mind hanging up the new curtains I got?" Mr. Messy even put his muddy hands on the curtains. and they became dirty, and he left. On his way home, Mr. Messy didn't look before crossing and almost got ran over by Mr. Rush's fast car. "Hello," said Mr. Messy. "Can I come for a ride?" Instead of that, Mr. Rush drove through a big mud puddle and splashed him on the head. Ugh. But Mr. Messy didn't even care. Hi guys, welcome back to Storytime Mania World 4 with your host, Xandra Tisano. I do get a lot of effort into making my videos. Sometimes I make mistakes. All YouTube channels make mistakes. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to hit that like button, comment down in the comment section below. And one more thing, don't forget to subscribe.